Once again, in another one of our $1 trillion sectors, things are heating up. We're getting to another phase in this. See, we're getting through all that testing phase. Now we're starting to get into the deployment phase. We're getting ready for the deployment phase, mass deployment phase. We're talking about B2B, trillions of dollars again. There's so many sectors we're pulling into, and we're at the core of it. This article here is titled, this is on payments.com, 4 themes set to shape the years ahead. Listen, if we're going to experience mass deployment, mass adoption for B2B payments, we're talking trillions of dollars, and that it's going to go over years. All of this development is only going to continue because we have so many different upgrades we're going to be doing, so many more advancements and integrations to do. And then once again, that means that growth is going to be ongoing. That means that the value of a lot of these assets should theoretically explode at some point. Not financial advice, but wait, I'm going to let AI read this article to you, and we're going to go through it, and I'll give you my thoughts. So now just listen to what it's telling you. All right. It doesn't get more reputable than this. And it's showing you we're at the core. We are an essential part of everything that's going to be going on in the future. How does that not equate to explosions in price for a lot of these different utility coins? Very bullish across the board in the future. Now, wait, let's go here. I'm going to use Microsoft Copilot today, and we're going to use that read out loud feature. Why not? Let's do that. And I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Hopefully you can hear it, but let's click on this right here. Let's see. Bear with me.
Traditionally characterized by clunky checks, faxed invoices, and siloed financial functions, the B2B landscape is being reshaped by digital innovation.
Pause. Reshaped. We're reshaping. We're at the core of it. They can't do it without us. We're at the core of everything they're doing. All that value. Oh, they're about to drop something on you. Just wait. They're going to confirm a lot of what I've been saying. Let's go. Push play again. It's a little slow. AI is not perfect just yet.
Innovation. The month-long PYMNTS event, B2B Payments, Outlook 2030, has revealed that the transformation of B2B payments is being led by 4 themes: the digitization of B2B payments, cash flow and treasury enablement, automation for optimization, and growing the role of emerging technologies and new payments innovations. Payments industry experts told PYMNTS that, led by the promise of improved efficiency and cost savings, companies are embracing automated payment gateways, cash flow management solutions, and a slew of emerging technologies. This emerging reality doesn't mean that many companies aren't still struggling with inefficiencies of manual processes that can lead to delayed payments, high error rates, and increased operation.
Pause. Many companies are still struggling with that old legacy system technology, which means what? That's more companies that will have to adjust, that will have to adopt DOT technology. They have to. They're not going to want to be left behind when it comes to speed, efficiency, making a ton of money. They don't want to be left behind. Guess who's going to be able to run free and clear in a short while? Ripple and all the other bank coin companies that will have absolute clarity after we smack down the SEC one more time. And it looks like that SEC regime might be over. And if it's over, I've been reading articles about there may be potentially pro-crypto. We have to wait and see, because I know how this goes, because Gary Gensler at one time seemed like he was pro-crypto. So I know how that goes. But we can still hold out hope that we get a pro-crypto person in that spot. And then it's off to the races like people couldn't believe. Okay, wait. Let's push play. I'm getting a little too excited. Let's go. They have more. That's not it. There's more.
Operational costs. It just means that, more and more, they don't have to be. When it comes to B2B, it will bring the ability to digitize the whole payments infrastructure on the procure-to-pay front.
Digitizing the entire infrastructure, everything. Trillions of dollars. If that doesn't make your mouth water because all that value there, I don't know what does. If that doesn't make you bullish, I don't know what does. So we have B2B trillions there. Boom. We have RWA in the future. Boom. That's going to be easy, in my opinion. They're shearing it up so much. There's such a big push behind the scenes from these these big companies. That's going to be easy. And don't forget the interbank payments. Yesterday, did you watch yesterday's video? Did you watch what that CEO was telling people? What all the other CEOs of infrastructure companies, NBFI companies, what they're all thinking? That in the U.S., those banks are there for the taking. Didn't I tell you that? We're going to take those banks. Nobody can do better than us. We're going to take those banks. Look at what they provide and look at what we provide. Now, he thought, well, maybe we can get in and get some bank. No, you're not getting. What? I'm a little too competitive. I feel like you're not going to get any banks from us. We're taking them all. We're going to take all of them. Matter of fact, we're going to bring Swift. Swift is going to come crawling on their knees. They already did it with Chainlink. I've been holding Chainlink for a while. Chainlink is insanely bullish. Did you watch the last video? You know why Chainlink is bullish. But wait, they'll come crawling on their knees to Ripple for a little taste of XRP. We are the best of the best. I make it a little entertaining, but I'm telling you absolute truth. He even confirmed in yesterday's video. We'll get back to this article. Don't worry. They've got more. But wait, let me say this a little bit. He even doubled down. Well, not doubled down, but he backed what Christopher Waller was saying. Nobody wants to use Fed now. It's a failure. How many of these big wigs have to come out and tell everyone that? So if the banks, and he said that too, he said the banks don't want to use Fed now. If the banks don't want to use Fed now, and they're all waiting on the private sector, who's the best of the best? Who are they waiting on, folks? You tell me. Oh, yeah, it's getting a little bit good right now, right? And the market's looking green. You have to be feeling a little bit good right now. There's been some money made. Look at Solana. Ooh, it was like $197. Wait a minute. Oh man, Solana's not the $16, $17, $18 it once was. You mean to tell me that doesn't look good? And it didn't even explode yet. It's not $16, $17 anymore. I don't know what this is right here, but I like that. It's not $16, $17 anymore, folks. It's almost $200. That's a pretty good. If you ask me, I mean, I don't know about you, but that looked pretty good. And it didn't even go off yet. That's nothing. But wait, I don't want to get too far away. Let's get back to this right here. Let's push play here. I'm excited. It's good times, folks. In my humble opinion, things been looking green. There's been money made.
Basically, the whole journey for their customers becomes a very powerful payment experience. Eduardo de Abreu, VP of Product at eBanks, told PYMNTS about the emergence of instant payments like Pix Automatico. Interoperability remains central to these advancements, with emerging models that not...
What was central? What was that? Interoperability remains central to these advancements. But wait a minute. Does this company here, VP Product of eBanks, do you have global interoperability that's going to be needed? No, you don't. Does a legacy system have global interoperability? No, they don't. They don't have it. No. Oh, so sorry they don't have it. I'm not sorry. I'm here for that bank money. Oh, we've been hot on the trail. We're so close. It's just true. It just is. We have global interoperability. So if you want that interoperability, you have to come to us. You want to connect Latin America to China? Come to us. You want to connect the U.S. to the rest of the BRICS nation? You got to come to us. Europe to anywhere else? Come to us. We'll connect it all for almost no cost. Yeah, because you see, those transactions. Oh man, wait, there's so much, people. You see where all this is building to. We cover a lot of information. You got to see all the videos, put it all together. Let's push this a little bit. We have a little bit left, just a little bit, wee bit, and we'll get on to other articles here. We're cooking today. We're feeling good today. We're doing good. You doing good?
Multiple systems, but also make room for innovative payment methods that streamline international and cross-border transactions.
Boom. Thank you, AI. We used the AI to read today. Why not? It's a little fun. That was interesting, actually. It's not perfect, obvious. There's a little lag there. But if they really shear this up, this could be good for that little read out loud thing. That's pretty good. International and cross-border transactions, and we do it the best. Nobody does it better. Oh, man, like that old Nate Dogg song. Nobody does it better. How many of you actually remember that song? How many of you remember the Nate Dogg, the great late Nate Dogg? Oh, people don't know the greatness of Nate Dogg. But anyway, wait now, let's go here. We have more news. That wasn't it. That wasn't it at all. What is this article we have here? What are they talking? We have more people with Ripple predictions. I guess they are Ripple predictions. And of course, XRP has to be involved. This XRP is everything. XRP ETF launch SEC settlement could fuel rally in the next 3 to 9 months. Settlement? What do you mean by that? We're going to crush them under our feet. No, we don't settle with these people. No, we're going to defeat them. We did it before. We're going to do it again. This time is once and for all. We've come too far for a settlement. No, we come way too far for a settlement. Let's go here. It says here, they go into the approval of Bitcoin, Ethereum ETFs, marked down the dawn of a new era for cryptocurrency landscape earlier this year. Their approval sparked speculation, of course, about XRP, and then you got to throw Solana in there. Even though now it's like I'm hearing more. Why is there always this verbiage, this negative verbiage about Solana ETFs and Solana? The regime that we know of today, to be associated with the SEC, it's going to be it's pretty much over with. But let's see here. So Canary Capital, a cryptocurrency investment firm headed by former Valkyrie Chief Investment Officer Steve McClurg, submitted an application to the SEC to create ITS, quote, Canary XRP ETF, unquote. Really? This marks the second request for an XRP ETF. I did not know that. When did this happen? In the U.S., I don't keep up with the ETFs too closely, to be quite honest. I'm focused on other things, as you can see. It says here, in the U.S., following an earlier proposal by Bitwise, the XRP community has been advocating for asset managers, particularly industry leader BlackRock. Everybody wants BlackRock. BlackRock's not going to tell you what they're going to do. Even if they were working on something, they're not going to tell you. They can have it loaded in the chamber. Still not going to tell you. You would just know when it happens. It says, as they believe such a product could enhance the value of XRP by making it more accessible to institutional investors. We have a lot of pathways into XRP for institutional investors at this point. ETF would just be one more. It says SEC lawsuit holds back Ripple's growth. Yeah, we know that. That's what I've been trying to tell people. When we get past them, oh man, it's time to play. It's not just about XRP having clarity, but the companies that put XRP to work, they have to have clarity. You know what I mean? So we'll get there. Just a little short time and boom, right? Until then, look at all the other things that look like they're going to go off. Solana, boom. Quant, probably, boom. I mean, there's so many. Solana looking really good right now. Chainlink is super bullish right now. So there's a lot of other things. Well, at least, because I'm well diversified. You know that. So there's a lot of other things I'm looking at first and keep me occupied while we wait for the inevitable, in my humble opinion. So they're talking about the SEC lawsuit, RLUSD as a possible catalyst. Of course, we know how that's going to work. Lead those institutions right to XRP. XRP is the foundation of everything. David Schwartz made that clear. Private ecosystems, another catalyst that I don't see them throwing in here, but they should, because that's going to take a lot of XRP off the market when the time comes. I'm telling you, XRP was made for the institutions. They're going to take it. I'm going a little bit fast. I'm trying to get as much into the video as I can. There's so many different catalysts. But remember, with the private ecosystems, David Schwartz himself clarified that there cannot be two XRP prices, only one. So when it starts to skyrocket, everybody who holds XRP, theoretically, not financial advice, would benefit. Oh, yeah, it's a special group. All right, so there's a myriad of catalysts, and I see a lot of people visiting all of these different catalysts. Positive catalysts for XRP is becoming more clear. The reality is becoming undeniable at this point. Now, let's move on here. We got a little bit of Bitcoin news. What did I forget the other day? No, I forgot the Solana, or I had 2 Solana articles. Hey, don't forget, in that members only section, make sure you're looking at the posts. I put out a lot of posts, not just the videos. Check the posts. Those are pretty good posts. Those are good. Check those out. Now, I'm so old school. When back in the day, when you wanted to say something and really put emphasis on it, you gotta make that your voice go a little higher. What? And then people get it's a conveyance of energy. We use energies a lot. Like, I don't know how to better explain that. You just have to have lived it. Now, Bitcoin can go parabolic with BTC price weekly close above 71.5K. Wait a minute. What is it right now? I could have sworn. When was it? Wait. Hold on a second. Look how fast things change. This article was written 7 hours ago. Can we pull up coin? Let's see if we can pull up. Wait. Current Bitcoin price. I know it was much higher. Am I going insane? Did I see Bitcoin at 76K? Let's see. I'm not going. I'm very sane. Right now, Bitcoin's at $75,670. Look how much. Wait. Why would they put that? Oh, I see what they're doing here. Listen, folks, Bitcoin is heating up. I mean, I don't doubt. And it was past 7,000. Wait. Let me look at the chart. Let's not jump out the window. Wait. It says at 6 p.m., around 6 p.m., Bitcoin was $76,781. So that I did see what I thought I had saw, right? Oh, man. Money. And the people have no idea. So many people have no idea that Bitcoin is so bullish. They don't know. They don't really believe. They don't really know. I'm telling you. Oh, man. This is why every time Bitcoin has been going down, people been buying those dips. Those big money people buying those. I told you they're not here to make pennies. Oh, when it goes off, the rest of crypto goes off, so much money will be made. It happened before. I'm just speaking facts of what I've experienced in life. And there's going to be a lot of profits taken. I'm telling you right now, things are looking real good. Don't get me too excited, markets. Don't get me too excited. Oh, yeah, I like to have fun. I stay based in reality, though. Very cautious, very observant. Deductive reasoning is on 1,000. But I still know how to have some fun. Bitcoin may have frustrated traders with nearly 8 months of reaccumulation. Why do they always have to lead off with the negativity? Just tell me what's going on right now is very positive. Quote, once again, the rules are that a weekly candle close above 71,500 would kickstart the breakout from the reaccumulation range. Quote, but after the extended reaccumulation range of over 200 plus days after halving, Bitcoin faces a very, very limited prospect of additional consolidation, and chances for a confirmed breakout are higher than ever before. Why does it feel like they're a little bit off? They have the chart here from what they're looking at, and their chart stopped at about 74,000. So that's how fast the price can change. Jump from 74,000. Once again, this article was written, it says 7 hours ago. This is when it was released, and already Bitcoin's at 76,000. Like, I don't know if they're a little bit off or what. All right. So now, wait, we're going to skip. I have another Bitcoin article. We're going to skip that for now. Let's go here. Let's see what else we can get in. I have like 7 more articles. I cannot get them all into the video, unfortunately. Silver, a little bit of silver news. Silver price outlook. Silver continues to see supportive action on Thursday. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. It's hot today. It's very hot today. The silver market was slightly bullish on Thursday as the market waits for the FOMC interest rate decision. This, of course, will have a lot of influence on what happens next. It says the silver market bounced slightly during the early hours on Thursday as traders continue to pay close attention to interest rates, geopolitics, and of course, the fact that we have the Federal Reserve later in the day. With this being the case, I think you have to look at this through the prism of a market that may end up showing signs of upward volatility as we get closer to the interest rate decision. I thought I had an article on the interest rate decision here. Let me just bear with me one moment. I believe I did. Where did it go? My word. It's like sometimes articles for me, they just disappear. And I know I had an article on the interest rate decision, but let's continue on, folks. Can't do everything, right? Furthermore, we still have plenty of geopolitical issues out there to worry about. Well, we'll see how that all works out. Certain countries they claim they may want to resolve things. How seriously you can take that, I don't know. We shall see. But listen, even putting geopolitical tension to the side, none of what's going on right now affects the bank problem. A global banking crisis still lurches forward. Simple as that. And when those banks go down, when they begin to collapse, and we've seen signs of it recently, then that price of silver and gold will skyrocket. It's that simple. Now it says here, I think you have a situation where traders will eventually head back to the overall long-term trade they had been in for a while. Anyway, so once we clear the $32.50 level, I think it opens up the possibility of a move to $35 level. Let's go, mighty, mighty silver. Let's go. Now, what do we have here? We have a little CBDC information. Ethereum Solana. Let's go here. Let's go here a little bit. Now, this is some Solana news I like to hear. I'm sweating all over the place here, folks. Oh, my goodness. It's so hot today. Will Solana's price reach $200 by 2025? Sold traders at Toncoin. Why did I read that? My goodness. Let's not read those little bits. I just wanted to hear about Solana. I was on a roll. Just on autopilot there. I usually don't read that kind of stuff. Solana's recent price performance has captured market attention as Sol edges toward its significant $186 resistance level. I saw Solana on the charts on, I don't remember which chart I was looking at. Maybe it was Cointelegraph. No, not Cointelegraph. What's the other one? Anyway, some chart, it said Solana was at $197. It's so close to $200. This might be easy. I don't know. We'll see. But it says this Solana's journey toward its psychological $200 barrier seems possible in 2025. Yeah, it was at 197 from what I saw. It says, okay, so then it covers some other stuff. Let's skip all that other stuff. I don't know about all that. Solana has witnessed significant price movements over the past weeks, outshining ETH in several key markets. According to DeFi Llama, Solana's TVL on the blockchain seems to have gained around 6%. Solana's Chaikin monkey flow indicator is also above 20 threshold, signaling bullish inflow conditions, often preceding significant profit taking events. I wouldn't be surprised. People are making some good money, some good value right now. And I don't think they want to take a chance. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's some heavy profit taking that takes place in the next few days or weeks. Probably a few days. The markets move very quickly, but we shall see. There's a lot of positive catalysts out there. We shall see. And I think people are starting to realize Solana is just bullish overall. All right. So now let's move on here to a little bit of gold news, because I really wanted to get some gold news in the other day, and I just couldn't do it. So I'm going to complete the mission today. Gold price forecast. Will Fed rate cuts spark a strong rebound rally? So at least they touch on it here. Look, it says here, gold prices edged higher Thursday, trading just above the 50-day moving average as traders brace for the U.S. Federal Reserve decision on interest rates later in the day. The metal rebounded from a session low of $2,643.35, nearing the 50-day average of $2,639.14, with technical resistance expected at 2,666.25 cents a day. 2.25, and why did I read it like that? $2,697.28. Support remains around the moving average, with additional support near $2,604.39 if the price turns lower. Once again, I am a long-term gold bull. Yes, there will be pullbacks. We already knew this was possible. We know all the possibilities and all the catalysts such like that, but the positive catalysts are massive. Gold's modest gains came as U.S. dollar index slipped from recent highs. All right. A softer dollar makes gold more attractive. We know that for international buyers, providing some support for the metal. However, the long-term impact of the new, certain new things going on, a whole lot of things going on right now. Treasury yields and the Fed's rate path. U.S. Treasury yields showed a little movement Thursday after a sharp, post-election rally. The 10-year Treasury yield increased by 2 basis points to 4.449%, while the 2-year Treasury yield edged down by less than 1 basis point to 4.26%. Market focus remains squarely on the Fed, with widespread expectations of a 25 basis point rate cut, bringing the target range to between 4.50% and 4.75%. Market pricing indicates another possible quarter point cut in December, with a pause expected in January. Followed by more cuts through 2025. This dovish outlook, if confirmed by Fed Chair Jerome Powell's post-meeting comments, could bolster gold's appeal as a hedge against prolonged economic uncertainty. And let me tell you something, there's a lot of possible economic uncertainty in the future for sure. All right, so now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it. So until next time, everybody, let's get to the money.